I'm Lee Benz, the home scholar, and I got a question from Monica who asked, how can I make sure that my daughter gets what she needs socially and academically? And Monica, I think that's a great question because the way that you phrase it really emphasizes the point that these are two different things. There's the social needs and then there's the academic needs. And that is, I think, why homeschooling is so efficient and effective. And the way that you can do it is to separate those two things in your mind. Instead of thinking my child can only get her academic needs met in a social environment, instead think about how you can keep them separate. If you're homeschooling independently at home so that your child is always challenged but it is not overwhelmed, that way she'll be learning at the fastest rate possible without being uncomfortable or hating learning or say I hate school because she's working at the proper pace. As soon as you start mixing up the academics with the social, that's when some of the teasing and bullying comes in because they'll say, oh, you're behind or you're ahead, or they'll tease or they'll praise too much, and it can cause some problems emotionally for the child. So especially if you have a child that is farther outside the bell-shaped curve, either a little faster than most kids or a little slower than most kids, separating the social from the academic is the best thing that you can do for them both emotionally and academically. So that's the one side, the academics. The other side is socially, and a lot of times that involves a lot of trial and error and trying to get to know other homeschoolers. If you can reach out to your homeschool community or your faith community and get around lots of kids, hopefully, usually, kids will find a handful that they really enjoy being with. Now, one of the things that's different is in a public school, kids are often surrounded by other kids all day long. And sometimes they think that that means that they're friends. But do those people really pursue their friendship when you don't see them every day? The difference is with homeschooling is that when you find somebody you really like, you're making intentional moves to being friends with them. It's a very intentional friendship, much more reliable. The kids will understand each other more because it's much more of a real friendship rather than a sitting in a classroom with the same person every day friendship. And so finding activities that your child loves is going to help them to find friends with whom they have something in common. So if your child really loves acting or is very musical and you're looking for a band or a choir or worship team with a youth group or whatever, they're more likely to find friends that they have something in common with that way, rather than let's just put her in a room with 30 people of the same age and see what happens, okay? So I think separating the social and emotional and trying to find social situations in an activity that they enjoy so that they can find some like-minded friends. I hope that helps. Have a great day.